All right, everybody, welcome back for another deep dive with us. Today, we're going to get into something that I think is really, really relevant for just about anybody out there, especially if you're a business owner or maybe you just want to boost your own personal brand.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're talking about using AI to really level up that online presence and, make sure that you're showing up in all the right places online.
So important these days.
Yeah, so we found this really cool article all about AI optimization for business listings and SEO.
Oh, that's a hot topic.
It is a hot topic, and it's actually, it gets into some really fascinating stuff. So we're excited to kind of unpack this together and, maybe help some folks out there who are trying to make sense of, this whole AI thing and how it can apply to their, their business or their personal brand.
Yeah, totally. And the article really starts out strong, just hitting home that online visibility is absolutely crucial in today's world.
Yeah, they really hammered that home.
They did, and I think we all know that, but sometimes we need a little reminder.
Right, exactly. And, I think sometimes we get so caught up in, the day-to-day of running a business or, whatever we're doing, that we forget about that online piece.
Absolutely.
But the article goes on to say that AI can really, help amplify that visibility.
Yes.
Especially on platforms like Google My Business. Have you heard of that?
Oh, yeah, Google My Business. That's like your, online storefront.
It is. It's so important. And a lot of people don't realize that it's separate from their website.
Right. It's like that little snapshot that pops up when someone searches for you on Google Maps or just in general.
Exactly. So you got to make sure that that's optimized.
Oh, for sure.
And then, of course, we've got Yelp, everyone's favorite.
Oh, yeah. Yelp, those reviews can make or break you.
They can. They really can. So we're going to talk about how AI can help us manage that whole review situation as well.
That's a game changer.
So one of the first things that the article jumps into is this idea of AI making keyword research easy.
Oh, yeah, that's huge.
Right, because before it was kind of like a guessing game, right?
It really was.
You're like throwing spaghetti at the wall hoping something sticks.
Exact. A lot of trial and error.
But now AI can actually analyze like massive amounts of search data
I know, it's crazy.
and tell us what potential customers are actually searching for.
That's so powerful.
Yeah, so instead of, just guessing, we can be really targeted and specific with the keywords that we're using.
And that's key for attracting the right audience.
Right, so like imagine, you're a bakery
Okay.
and, you're trying to get people in the door who are looking for vegan cupcakes.
Vegan cupcakes.
Right, so AI could tell you that people in your area are searching for, vegan cupcakes near me or like gluten-free birthday cakes.
Oh, so specific.
Right, and then you can make sure that those keywords are showing up, on your website, copy.
On your Google My Business listing, on your Yelp page.
Everywhere, right? So that when people are searching for those things,
You pop up.
you're the first one they see.
Makes sense. All right, so let's talk about Google My Business a little bit more because,
That's like,
yeah,
that's kind of like your, digital storefront.
your first impression.
Yeah, and the article points out that a lot of businesses kind of overlook this.
Oh, really?
They focus so much on their website that they forget about their Google My Business listing.
That's a mistake.
It is a big mistake.
Yeah.
And AI can actually help us optimize those profiles like nobody's business.
Oh, yeah.
We're talking about crafting those really compelling descriptions, generating FAQs that answer, all those common questions that people have.
So they don't even have to go to your website.
Exactly. It's all right there.
Saves them a step.
And then even suggesting categories that can help you rank higher in search results.
That's awesome.
Right. So it's really like having, a virtual interior designer come in and just like
Spruced up your place.
spruce it up, make it look
I
amazing.
bet.
Okay. So now the customer, they've found you online.
Okay.
They're intrigued by what they see.
They're clicking through.
They're ready to maybe, make a purchase or book an appointment or whatever.
They're almost there.
But then they scroll down and they see those reviews.
Oh.
And that's where things can get a little dicey, right?
Definitely.
Because, we all know how much reviews matter.
Oh, yeah. People trust reviews sometimes even more than they trust, recommendations from friends.
It's crazy, right?
It is.
But managing those reviews, it can be a full-time job,
Seriously.
especially if you're getting a lot of them.
Right. You got to respond to every single one.
And you got to be professional and you got to be helpful and you got to do it in a timely manner.
And you can't let the negative ones get to you.
Right. You got to stay positive.
Easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but that's where AI comes in.
Tell me more.
So the article suggests that AI can help us manage those reviews
Really?
in a really amazing way.
Okay.
So we're talking about tracking review trends over time.
Mm-hmm.
So like identifying potential issues before they become like major problems.
Oh, that's smart.
Right? Like if you're starting to see a pattern of people complaining about the same
You
thing.
can address it right away.
Exactly. And then even helping us craft professional and helpful responses.
So it's not just like a generic thank you for your feedback.
No, it's like really personalized and thoughtful.
That's impressive.
It is impressive. And, it could really take a lot of that weight off of our shoulders.
I bet.
Because, as a business owner, you're already wearing so many hats.
You're doing everything.
You're doing everything right. So to have AI come in and be like, okay, I got this part handled.
That's a lifesaver.
It's a lifesaver.
Yeah.
So now you can focus on, other aspects of your business.
Like actually making your product or service better.
Right, exactly. So it's really about working smarter, not harder.
Yeah. Love it.
Now, one of the things that I was thinking about when I was reading this article is like, can AI really replace the human touch when it comes to dealing with like complex customer issues?
That's a good question.
Right, because sometimes you need that empathy and that nuance that only a person can provide.
You're right. There are certain situations that require that human connection.
Exactly.
But AI can handle a lot of those routine tasks, like responding to common questions or flagging reviews that need your attention.
That makes sense.
So it frees up your time and energy to focus on the things that really matter.
The things that only you can do.
Exactly.
Okay, so this is where it gets really interesting for me.
Okay.
The article talks about how AI can actually give us a competitive advantage.
Oh, wow.
And not just by optimizing our own online presence,
Right.
but by analyzing what our competitors are doing.
How does that even work?
That's what I was thinking. I was like, is AI like spying on our competitors or something?
It's not spying. Think of it more like intelligence gathering.
Okay.
So AI can analyze publicly available information to see what's working for your competitors.
Like what kind of information are we talking about?
Well, for example, backlinks.
What are those?
Backlinks are links from other websites to your competitor's site. And they're really important for SEO because they signal to search engines that your competitor is authoritative and trustworthy.
Oh,
So AI can not only identify who's linking to your competitors, but also analyze the quality of those links.
So it's not just about quantity, it's about quality.
Exactly. You want backlinks from reputable websites, not just any random site.
That makes sense.
And this information can help you prioritize your own outreach efforts.
So like if I see that my competitor is getting a lot of backlinks from a certain type of website.
You might want to reach out to similar websites and see if they'll link to you too.
That's brilliant.
And it goes beyond just backlinks. AI can also look at the keywords they're using, the type of content they're creating, even the promotions they're running.
It's like getting a peek behind the curtain.
It is. It gives you valuable insights into what's resonating with customers in your industry.
So it's not just about copying what they're doing.
No, it's about understanding what works and then finding ways to do it even better.
So it's like taking inspiration, but then putting your own spin on it.
Exactly.
Find your own unique angle.
AI helps you spot their weaknesses and capitalize on your own strengths.
I love that.
It's all about strategy.
And the best part is that it's not a one-time fix.
Right.
This AI-powered optimization, it's a continuous process.
It's always learning and adapting.
It's like having a team of digital marketing experts working for you 24/7.
It's like having that personal SEO guru in your back pocket.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Constantly analyzing data, making adjustments, and ensuring that your online presence is always optimized.
Always improving.
Wow, this has been a whirlwind tour of how AI is changing the game for online visibility.
It really has.
So what stood out to you most from this deep dive?
I think for me, the biggest takeaway is that this is just the tip of the iceberg.
Oh, yeah.
If AI can do so much for business listings, just imagine how it could be applied to other aspects of online content creation and strategy.
Like what kind of things are you thinking?
Well, we're already seeing AI being used to write blog posts,
Oh, wow.
manage social media, create videos, even compose music.
It's mind-blowing.
It is, and it makes you wonder how these advancements will shape the future of communication and information sharing.
Yeah, that's a big question.
It is, and it's one that we'll be exploring more in future deep dives.
Awesome. Well, I'm excited to keep learning, and I hope you are too. Thanks for joining us,
Thanks for having me.
and we'll see you next time.
See you later.